I'm Nito the GNTZ and welcome to Raging Z. With Captain America's Civil War in the cinemas right now making a lot of money for Marvel, I'd like to talk about a story about Captain America, Steve Rogers. A story that shows a huge amount of his personality, his character, his beliefs, what he fights for, and many things like that. Today we'll see a story about Captain America being trapped in another dimension, struggling, getting tortured, and having a child. Let's talk about Captain America Dimension Z. Let's have a small backstory about Captain America. Captain America appeared in Captain America Comics #1 in 1941. He was created by Joe Simon and Jack Kirby, two creators that made dozens of characters, ideas and concepts that are in Marvel and exist until today. Not because they are smart, not because they are amazing, but they're uniquely even today. He was a patriot, a true patriot that wanted to be a soldier and to fight for America. But unfortunately, due to his body being too weak, he couldn't enlist. But he was stubborn and he wanted to enlist very badly. And that made other people to notice him. One of those people was Chester Phillips, a guy that made Steve Rogers enlist Project Rebirth, giving him a shot to serve his country. There, with the help of the super soldier serum created by Abraham Erskine that gave him speed, strength, stamina, and made him a super soldier. After that, he became Captain America, a hero for the people, a true patriot fighting for America. He mostly fought enemies representing the current enemy of America, and it was mostly politics and stuff like that. In 1945, while trying to defeat Baron Zemo, he manages to fall into the frozen water of the North Atlantic, becoming an ice cube. And he would stay there until America needed him again. A few years later, in the 60s, the Avengers of that time find him, thaw him out, and he became Captain America again, fighting for his beliefs even today. With the current power levels in Marvel, Captain America is not considered one of the big hitters, but he inspires people, he has a lot of respect, and many heroes and people see him one of the top leader figures ever. This was a brief description and origin of Captain America, but I have included a lot of stuff, like his doppelgangers that appeared in the 50s, like Bucky, aka Winter Soldier. If you want me to talk about that, you can leave a comment down below, and then I'm going to do a more in-depth origin of Captain America. For people that read comics, they would know that Captain America, or Steve Rogers, became old and he passed his shield into Falcon, making him Captain Falcon, insert joke here.
Yes!
Captain America Falcon, but currently he's young again and he became Captain America once more. Today I want to talk about the run that made him old, but that is in the second part. Today I'm going to talk about the first part, and we will see that Captain America is trapped in another dimension. The story was written from Rick Remender and the designs were made from John Romita Jr. In this story, Armin Zola, an old enemy of Captain America, traps him in another dimension and wants to take the super soldier serum that exists in Captain America's bloodstream. But Captain America manages to escape, taking along with him a baby that was there. And now he has to raise it in this foreign and unknown desert. After that we have a few adventures with his son, Ian, and we see that Captain America has a massive amount of internal monologues that show his thoughts, that shows how he stands up and fights again and again and survives, and how he fights for that, even though he's beaten, even though he's one step before dying, and he does that because of his beliefs and because he wants to set a good example to his son Ian, that he's taken under his shield. Along with this story, you have many flashbacks showing a young Steve Rogers trying to live with his sick mother and tries to survive, even though his only way of surviving is by stealing money and doing things like that. But even in those rough moments, we see that Captain America is honorable and honest. I'm not going to reveal how this arc is completed because I want you to read it. I enjoyed it a lot. I saw many parts of Captain America's character and how he thinks and how he moves and why. And that was a really good story that I seriously loved it and made me like Captain America even more. For people that read the first part, I suggest that you would read the second part as well. So, that is all for today. I'm NTG and I hope you enjoyed this episode. And until next time, if you enjoyed this video, please check out my other releases and don't forget to like, comment on what you want me to review next, subscribe and share, because sharing is caring. See ya on my next video and thanks for watching.